Now, the Labour Party has been accused of astounding hypocrisy over net zero after it was revealed that Ed Miliband's Energy and Net Zero Department, DESNES as it's snappily known, spent over £40,000 on UK flights during Labour's first 6 months in power. Well, this means they have spent more than the Conservatives did during the first 6 months of 2024, despite Labour urging Brits to fly less while in opposition. Well, let's discuss this now with the director of Net Zero Watch, Andrew Montford. Andrew, thanks for joining us. I mean, it does seem like pretty blazing hypocrisy.
Absolutely, and this is not the first time that politicians have shown this sort of hypocrisy. I mean, I think back to Caroline Lucas and her flights to America, that sort of thing. But yeah, the politicians and bureaucrats, Whitehall bureaucrats, don't behave the way they would like the rest of us to behave. They essentially carry on with their fossil fuel burning ways. And the reality of it is, I think, that is the only way we can currently work our society. So, it's just they won't admit that this is the only way of running an economy. So, yeah, it's hypocrisy.
And yet, what are all of these flights for? I mean, I suppose one argument might be that we don't have a fully integrated high-speed rail network in the United Kingdom, not for want of trying. Is it sometimes that just there is no other option other than to fly?
I mean, I think that's right. For me, I live in Scotland and, I have to travel to London quite often. And, if I want to go on the train, if I get on the first train down in the morning, I don't arrive in London until lunchtime. So, that's half the day gone. So, if I get on the first flight, I'm in London for 9 o'clock. So, yeah, that absolutely is the only way of doing it. The problem with high-speed rail is that it's not really terribly suited to the UK. We're a highly densely populated country, and high-speed rail needs to travel in straight lines. Now, that's just not going to happen. So the reality is that we are stuck with aeroplanes here, and the aeroplane service is very, very good in a way that the rail service isn't. The railways tend to be rather unreliable. There's a lot that can go wrong. If one train breaks down, you can end up with a tailback behind it. Whereas the aeroplanes just there's no barriers. So again, it's this thing of the climate religion, if you like, say we've got to do with aeroplanes, but the practical realities are there isn't actually an alternative. I just wish Ed Miliband would start dealing with reality rather than this fairy tale of net zero, because that is what is, one, it makes him look a hypocrite, but two, it's dragging the whole economy down, and we should be very frightened about what Ed Miliband is doing to the country.